thought I would vlog this week because I'm finally feeling a little bit better. I was supposed to have an exciting weekend ahead of me, but the plans have changed a little bit. I basically have my parents visiting me. I bought them tickets for the Adele concert for Christmas, but when I woke up this morning I got an email saying that the concert for tomorrow is cancelled. So there's that. I know I look really happy, but I'm actually really pissed and disappointed. But worse things are going on in the world right now, so I think we'll survive a cancelled concert, although it still sucks. But yeah, like I said, today is Saturday and we are off to the London Zoo to hang out with my furry friends that I haven't seen in 2 years. I'm excited to go and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Literally the world's worst vlogger. I think I started vlogging on Saturday and told you we're going to the London Zoo, and then I just kind of stopped. So let's just catch up real quick. On Sunday we basically went to Greenwich. I went there with my parents. We went to this pub for lunch called the Green Pea. It's like a very, I don't know how to describe it, like a very shabby old small Irish pub, and the owner, Tom, he's absolutely hilarious. He's very sarcastic, so if you don't get sarcasm, you can be very offended. Like, he's quite an intense person, but he's hilarious. And the food that he makes is so good. If you're ever around Greenwich, make sure to go there for lunch and order the chicken pie. That's my favorite. It's just glorious. But if you actually do go, make sure you make a reservation because the place is always full for a reason. So yeah, that's what we did on Sunday. And then I think we were just walking around. Oh no, actually on Sunday, because we were supposed to go to the Adele concert, right? And we didn't because it got cancelled. I am still not okay with that. But on Sunday, because we didn't go to the Adele concert, we went to listen to Justin Bieber to Hyde Park. We didn't go to an actual concert, but there's this thing called the British Summertime in Hyde Park at the moment. There's like lots of events going on, lots of concerts. Even if you don't get inside, you can just basically sit in the park and listen to the music, which is really cool. And when I was there on Sunday, when Justin Bieber was on, I actually found a little gap in the fence that you could kind of like look through, so I filmed some footage for you. Yeah, that's what we did on Sunday, and then I was working. And on Tuesday, we went to see Thriller live, which is basically a West End musical slash tribute to Michael Jackson. So they've just basically play his songs. It was really cool. I love Michael Jackson songs, so I had a great time. But today is Thursday and I am off to YouTube Space for a neon themed party for the Pride. The Pride parade is going on this weekend in London, and yeah, YouTube always throws a party before that as well, which is really cool. I haven't been to YouTube Space in quite a while now, ever since I kind of started working full-time, because I just never have time to go or like the energy to go anymore. But yeah, I'm going today and I hope it's gonna be fun. Hi again. Please don't mind the background. I just sat you down on my sofa because, to be honest, I just can't be bothered to hold my camera. But today is not a Thursday night, actually. Today is Saturday night. I just came home from Hyde Park. I went with my friend Stella to just chill in the park and listen to The Killers from the outside because we didn't have tickets. But the sound was really good. Anyways, I'm gonna insert some footage now. So Stella, what do you do when you don't have money in London?
You come to
So yeah, that was it. I had a really nice relaxing time, which is something that I definitely needed because the past 2 days were very interesting. So basically on Thursday night I had a great time at YouTube Space, but on my way home something really bad happened to me. I took the night bus because my trains are always very unreliable, so I took 2 night buses to get me home. And while I was on the second bus, literally like 5 stops from like my stop, I was sitting in the front scrolling down my phone, and I got robbed basically. Not on the bus stop, but on the actual bus. There was a girl who snatched the phone away from me, ran off the bus with a group of her friends. So yeah, my phone was stolen away from me along with my Oyster card because I was like holding them together. Stupidly, I ran after them. Thank God I realized it was not a smart thing to do like 10 seconds later, and I ran back because London is a scary place. There's a lot of stabbings going on, and just thinking about me trying to like confront them, I mean, it could have ended up very badly. So yeah, I ran back to the bus. The driver was, thank God, still there. He was like just about to drive away, but luckily I caught the bus and I went home. But as you can probably imagine, that was a very traumatic experience to me. First of all, my phone is my life. I literally feel like I lost a limb, and it was brand new as well, which is even worse. Luckily it was connected to my laptop, so I managed to save most of my photos, which would obviously be like the worst thing that could happen, like to lose all my photos and like all my memories. But yeah, it was bad. Like, I had a really bad panic attack when I got home. I called my parents at like 3 a.m. Or like 1 a.m. I guess, but I was on the phone with my parents till like 4 a.m. in the morning, which I feel really bad about for like keeping them awake, but I really had to talk to someone because I was having like a proper panic attack. It's been 2 days now and I still feel very anxious. Every time I go out, I'm like super paranoid that someone, like as soon as someone approaches me, I have a feeling that they'll like hurt me or like take something away from me. It's just like, it's just, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Something like that never happened to me before, and you know, you always hear like about people getting robbed, but I always feel like I've always been very careful and avoided like the areas where that could happen and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously you never know when it can happen to you. It was quite a traumatic experience. Maybe it doesn't sound as bad when I describe it, but it was really shocking, especially because I was like sort of attacked. It wasn't like someone like slipped something from like my bag, you know. It was like proper like attack, like grabbing my hands and like my phone away from me. I feel like I'm gonna need a while to process everything. So yeah, Thursday night I wasn't able to fall asleep at all. I spent the whole night up. I was like changing all my passwords all night long, and then I filed a report online to the police, which by the way, they seem to be pretty great. I already got a reply from them saying that they like forwarded my case, and the guy even joked about the fact how detailed my report was, because I really went into every single detail, and he would like ask me if I ever considered a career in the police because like he hasn't seen such a detailed report before. It was so funny. I thought it was funny. But yeah, my case has been basically forwarded to the right team, and they'll be downloading the CCTV from the bus and stuff. And apparently the people who robbed me live in the area where the bus stopped, so like on that bus stop where I was robbed. So I am really keeping my fingers crossed that they will locate them. Obviously I don't have any hopes about my phone being found. I'm pretty sure they already like sold it for parts, but I still hope they catch them, and you know, that karma does its job, I guess. It's really stressful, really frustrating, especially because like anyone that lives in London will know that you can't really survive without a phone here. Like if your trains are getting cancelled and stuff like that, like it's so difficult to figure out how to like get to places and get home. Like if you're not just using the tube, if you actually have to take the buses and the trains and stuff, or like even when you're like walking down the street and like searching for like a specific place you have to go to, like you need city mapper and stuff. And also my job is in like social media world, so that means that I need my phone at all times. So yeah, being without a phone even just for like 12 hours was really frustrating. Luckily, I have my old iPhone still with me. I'm using that one now, and I canceled like the SIM card, so I got a new SIM card first thing, you know, the next day, but it still sucks. Obviously, like, my phone was brand new, it was very expensive, and also I am mentally scarred. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just thought I would let you know what happened. If you live in a big city, please be careful, because obviously this can happen to anyone, no matter how careful you are. I literally thought that it could never happen to me. Like, literally. I would understand if it happened like on the bus stop, like if I was standing outside, but like not on the actual bus. London is like a very scary place these days. This past few months have been really bad. Like, I've been feeling very down about everything that's going on in this city, from terrorist attacks to like fires to like, I don't know. It's a bit of a strange world we live in these days. Not digging it. Not digging it at all. Sometimes I have moments when I just feel like it would be better if I like moved to Asia and lived in a hut and, you know, not worry about anything. But it's not how it works. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbering on now. I shall keep you guys updated on the situation. Oh yeah, actually, if you're still here, I have a question for you. Now that I'm getting back into this whole YouTube game and I'm feeling a little bit better, although this has taken me a few steps back now, but basically now that I am back to the world of YouTube, I thought I would ask you a question, because I am planning to rebrand my channel pretty much. My username right now is sbeauty101, which I've never really liked, to be honest. It has like numbers in it, which is really weird, and the word beauty, and you know that I don't really talk about beauty all that much anymore. I really want to focus on like travel and living abroad, living in London content. So I have been thinking about changing the name of my YouTube channel for quite a few months now, and I think I'm finally gonna do it next week. But I do need your advice. I mean, I've already asked everyone and everyone is like very 50-50, so I don't know who else to ask. But basically, if you're not a Slovene speaking person, I would just like to know your thoughts on using my full name as my, like, on my YouTube channel and everything, because my last name is not a very common last name. People usually find it really hard to pronounce and to memorize. My last name is Potisek, which I'm gonna write on the screen right now. But I just wanted to hear your thoughts, whether you think that using my name would be a good or a bad thing when it comes to kind of like the recognition factor. Should I keep my last name? Is it maybe not as difficult for people to memorize as I think it is? Or should I come up with another name that's gonna kind of replace my last name? And if so, do you have any specific suggestions? Because I've had a really hard time finding one, because everything is either taken already on social media or it just doesn't really sound good with my name. I've been literally looking through like middle names and nothing really fits. I've also been thinking about coming up with a completely different travel related channel name, like more general name, but I kind of want my name to be in it. So I don't know, I'm really running out of ideas. So if you have any, that would be great, because other things I already know what I want to do with them. I know how I want my logo to look like, and all the branding I have kind of figured it out. I just need to execute it. But yeah, with the name, I'm kind of, I don't know what to do with it. I think I've been blabbering on for way too long now, so I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channels to keep up to date with my future videos, which are gonna get better, I promise. But yeah, have a nice day, and I will see you guys hopefully next week. Bye.